Aquarius, some strange messages coming through for you, so I'm really interested to see what this message is all about and how it develops when we get the cards out. But in my meditation with your energy, I got a date, which is January 18th, so that could be significant for someone. Something could have happened then, or maybe it's coming up next year, or just the 18th in general. When I wrote down January 18th, I thought about the 18th card in the tarot, which is the moon card. So there could have been something that was a little bit obscure that day, or something that felt like it was at your fingertips, something you wanted to illuminate, but you couldn't quite do that. So have a look back and see what was going on that day, and if anything significant happened, or maybe there's something to pay attention to on that day. An email, something you wrote to yourself, a message you received, or just a general occurrence or feeling that happened, okay? Then I got can't let it go. And I'm not sure if this is you or someone else. It feels more like someone else, but there's something someone can't let go. Okay? It feels like maybe a little bit of an obsession almost. This could be someone who has a gripe with you. They have a bone to pick with you. It feels like they can't let something go. It's just eating them up, and they should let it go is the feeling I'm getting, but they can't. So we'll see if that comes out more in the reading. Then I got what was once lost and forgotten can never be found. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Okay, but something is long gone, long in the past, it's lost, it's forgotten, and it's not resurfacing. Okay, and I feel like this is actually beneficial to you in some way. Okay, I heard you're exonerated. Maybe that's for some of you. There's some kind of relief coming your way. There's a clear view of your role in something. Somebody understands your role in what you've done and what you didn't do. And then I got that somebody is just following orders. Okay, so I'm very curious to see how this all comes together and what we get in your reading. So let's get in. And as I'm filming this, my readings are timeless. So whenever you come across this reading could be for you. Most likely is, especially if you come across it later on, like 8 months from now, 6 months from now, 2 years from now. I often get comments that those are the readings that really speak to people. So go back, look in the Aquarius playlist, see what calls to you, and that could be your message. Or it can add more details to this one. Okay, so as I'm recording this, there is so much going on in your sign. There's Venus, there's Pluto. I think Mars is there, or it's coming in. There's a conjunction happening. There's Mercury. So there's a big shift in your energy, and I would be very shocked if you weren't feeling it. Okay, so it all depends on where Aquarius is in your chart. What house does Aquarius rule? Where is your sun? Where is your moon? Those kinds of things. That will determine how this energy is impacting you. But it also feels like Jupiter, which is right now in Cancer, might be playing a role as well. There could be things expanding when it comes to home life issues or improvements or changes. There could also be more stability and security coming in, but it feels like there's something that is unexpected that's happening on the home front or in the realm of stability and security. Now, I feel like this what was once lost and forgotten can never be found might be related to this. It's like someone wants to maybe lay a claim to something. They have no claim to it, but they can't let it go. Could be you. Okay, maybe somebody wants your energy or something of you. Yeah, Okay, and I was seeing like a stormtrooper kind of character following orders. I don't know what that's all about, but let's get into your cards, Aquarius, and see what is going on for you. So let's see the overall energy of this reading for Aquarius. Just put this book over here. What is the overall energy for Aquarius, Spirit? We have the Champion, achievement and downfall, and the Waker, awareness and reflection. The Champion, the Waker. So this is a little bit of a revelation here, a revelation that helps you avoid some kind of downfall. Yeah. It almost feels like you might have been about to do something or about to react or make a big purchase, or you were just like about to metaphorically pull the trigger on something, and now there's an awareness coming in or something's happened. There's a light bulb moment. Okay, so let's go in further. Let's see the energies that are supporting you, Aquarius. What energies are currently supporting you? And this, like, the music is kind of bothering me. It's like too loud, and then it's not loud enough. There could be something that you're hearing, it's bothering you, or some communication is coming towards you, but it's like something feels off about it. Energies supporting Aquarius. The universe, infinite growth, love it. Spirit guides, the messenger, protection, divine signs, and conviction, 7 of Wands. Perseverance, protection again. So you have 2 cards that say protection on it. And the universe card, the world card, says evolution and possibilities. The messenger. So you are receiving signs from spirit that you are protected, exonerated, right? The universe. There's a full cycle of something that is coming to an end. There's completion. And you've learned a lot from it. You've gained some mastery. You stood up for yourself. You stood your ground. You made a point about something and it's worked in your favor. Okay, some of you saw someone being mistreated, or maybe it's yourself or a group of people, and you didn't back down from the fight. You stood up for the cause, whatever this is. Okay, that's for some of you. And you're winning that, the champion. And you've also woken up other people in the process. And I feel like that for some of you, this is about to happen. Okay, you stand your ground with someone and you wake someone up, like out of a slumber. They thought you were someone, or they thought you were going to act in a certain way or not act in a certain way, but you defied them. Because they really have no authority over you. Only you do. This sparks huge growth for you, spiritually. Unbelievable, I'm hearing. Yeah, it's like something out of a movie I'm getting. Something unbelievable. Your conviction. You don't back down. Okay, I love that. That's amazing energy supporting you. Let's see what's challenging you. What's opposing you, Aquarius? What's opposing Aquarius? Courage, Queen of Wands. This could be a particular person, or maybe it's your own energy. It says fierce energy and taking charge. I feel like this could be someone else, though, since you're coming out so strong over here with the messenger, spirit guides, infinite growth, and conviction. It's like you're not going to let something hold you back, and you're not going to back down either from your own path or something that you're very passionate about. It does feel like you did a little bit of a U-turn on something. I don't know what that is for everyone. Okay, Queen of Wands. Let's see. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands and courage. Now, whenever we stand up for ourselves, stand our ground, it does take a lot of courage. So it could be the case that you need to tap deeper into that energy that you already have to keep going. But let's see. Let's get 2 more just to even it out, Spirit. Tell me more about the opposition, which I never really say. I usually say the challenge. So yeah, it could be a person opposing you in some sense. Acclaim, 6 of matches. Oh, somebody wants to win over here. Success, victory. The champion. I'm getting a question here. Is it more important to win or to wake up and wake others up? Queen of Wands can be a little bit about ego too. So there could be something where you're very focused on winning, but what really matters is that the veil has been lifted. You're seeing things clearly, and so are others. But I can't shake the feeling that there is someone else here too. I'm going to ask specifically about the outside energy, but let's just get one more. Hope, the Star, which is your card, and fatigue. Ah, someone's losing hope. Somebody is losing hope. and their chance for a victory. And again, it could be you. This is like that U-turn. You're tired, you're struggling. It's a lot of effort that you're putting towards something. You have faith, but maybe it's starting to feel really difficult to keep going. But a U-turn does happen, okay? I'm going to see why that is, but you get some protection, some messages from Spirit to keep going, to keep standing your ground. Okay, let's look at the outside energy so we can clear up what's going on. Tell me who or what is outside of Aquarius that is impacting Aquarius. Aquarius anywhere in your chart. Who or what? I'll just take the one that fell on the table. The Fate. Accepting help and guidance. Let's get one more. The Storyteller. Viewpoints and control. Well, the immediate thing that I get, and the most obvious thing, is somebody trying to control fate here. Tell a story about your destiny or the destinies of others. It could also be the case that there's a supportive energy outside of you that is trying to guide you or give you help, trying to give you another viewpoint so that you can see a story differently. So let's get into the tarot and see what else we get here for Aquarius. Well, actually, I want to be clear. I don't want it to straddle here. And I feel like this is a message for you too. Like this energy could manifest in many ways, but I want to get clear and more specific about it. And maybe that's you too. It's like you don't want to straddle something. You want to be definitive. You want to know what's what. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Okay, so tell me more about which way this energy is leaning. Are they here to help Aquarius? Or are they doing something sketchy, you know, trying to control fate or tell a story about something in a way that isn't for the highest good? Let's see. Who are they? What are they doing? Dissipation. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Financial loss. Family feud. Okay, wow. This is about legacy. This is someone telling a story about legacy, about your legacy, about their legacy, trying to direct fate. Maybe they're trying to recoup some financial loss here, or there's finances involved. And again, it says family feud, so there could be something about that. Stories being told about why something isn't growing or working, or why something's falling apart. They are definitely losing hope. Something's not really looking good for them as they see it. But it feels like maybe they're trying to tell a different story about what's happening. So for most of you, while I do think there are outside supports for you 100%, Spirit's showing me here that whoever this energy is or whatever this energy is, it's an energy that cannot support you. And in fact, it might be trying to do the opposite of that. I don't know if that's the intention or just the effect. It could also be someone who is in your orbit that won't accept your help and has told themselves some kind of story about how they don't need you or don't need your help or don't need your advice, but they're slowly like kind of, I'm hearing revolting, or it's like they're spiraling down in some way. Okay? I feel like there could be a resolution, but there's a lot of resistance to it. Can't let it go, right? Yeah, it's like somebody can't let this go. Oh yeah, what was once lost and forgotten can never be found. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, dissipation. Yeah, so perhaps somebody was very neglectful here when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles. Legacy, building, security, family, commitment. They were neglectful. They lost sight of what mattered. They forgot what mattered, and now it can never be recouped, can never be found. That sounds very difficult to be dealing with, but your energy over here is like amazing. Yeah, there could be definitely a family feud or like a feud over something. If it looks to you that someone else is winning the battle and you're about to lose, prepare for that to be turned right around. That's what I'm seeing here with this double protection and all this stuff going on in Aquarius. Let's see, 3 more. For Aquarius, what is going on? There's something settling, though. Ooh. I heard your overall energy is coming out as the 9 of Swords, and I heard my child when this came out. Like, it's like spirit, my child, my child, don't worry. I don't know. I've never gotten that before. Or maybe you are concerned about a child. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, what's going on here, Sag? I'm going to clarify with this other deck. Your overall energy. Well, let's see what King of Wands at the bottom, Page of Pentacles. It's like a frustrated energy. Maybe you've experienced this, but the outside energy is definitely experiencing this. It's like a push-pull dynamic in the energy. They can't recoup something, okay? There's been a bad transaction, even energetic transaction in some way. Okay, 9 of Swords. There is a question, it has to do with others' perceptions of you. It's almost like you're asking, like, how could they think this about me, or how is someone perceiving me, or how should I be perceived? How should I present myself? You see this mask down here? But there's a lot of worry and concern about what's going on. So let's find out, what is this worry and concern, anxiety, stress all about? Sleepless nights even. What is this all about for Aquarius? The Lovers. The Jester, which is an extra card. So there's a wild card here when it comes to a commitment or a contract or relationship. There's something that's yet to be determined or unknown. Let's get one more. And the 9 of Wands. This is exhaustion. Exhaustion. Can't let it go. Following orders too with the 9 of Wands. So your anxiety is about something that you're connected to, some contract or love situation. You know, the Lovers doesn't always have to be about actual romantic lovers. The Lovers card represents a big choice. I mean, essentially it represents Adam and Eve and the decision to gain more knowledge. Okay? And then, you know, falling from grace, etc., all the consequences that come with the choices you make. And I'm also getting, and blame games. Blaming Eve, right? When Adam has the apple stuck in his throat. We won't go there. It just came through. Okay, so maybe there is something going on where people are blaming the wrong person for something. Okay? But there's something massive here, a massive decision that has been made or needs to be made, and there's consequences, and it's unknown what those consequences are, and you're exhausted, you're tired, you're losing hope, you're fatigued. Okay, so this is your energy too. You're fatigued. You know? Now, I want to tell you, Aquarius, that you are going to have a growth period, an evolution period here with the World card, the universe. But it seems like that's not coming easily. It's a little bit of a struggle to get here. But everything is difficult when we are striving and reaching towards mastery. And this could be self-mastery, spiritual mastery, energetic mastery. And so the struggle is real, the exhaustion is real, the fatigue is real, but so will the reward be real. Now, I also feel like Spirit is saying that you can release a little bit of that battle, that struggle, because you're so protected here with the Messenger card and the Seven of Wands. You know, there's a difference between persevering and standing your ground and struggling and having to prove yourself over and over again. Okay, I feel like you have the ability, or you already have made your point very clear. There's something about like you don't have to keep defending yourself. You're exonerated in some sense. Okay, Nine of Cups. Following orders. It could be that somebody here is poking at you or bothering you in some sense, and it's like, or maybe it's just an energy that's out there, but it's like they're doing someone else's work for them. Maybe that's just for some of you. Okay, Nine of Cups for what you don't see coming. Okay, I hope you can smile, because you should. This is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you desire, that you want. It's abundance, overflow, having more than you need. Okay, there's a wish coming through here that you don't see coming. So let's see if we can find out more about this. What is this Nine of Cups? We have the Page of Diamonds, which is the Page of Pentacles. It did come out in reverse, so let me see. What else? Two more. Two of Cups. There's no more questions here. We've learned something. Oh, this card's flipped over. We'll take it. Strength. Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and strength for what you don't see coming and your wish fulfillment. It's as if you thought there was a big uphill climb. You know, it's like you've climbed many, many mountains. You've felt the fresh air on your face, I'm hearing, the wind in your hair. You've found treasures along the way. You're an expert mountain climber. And while you have valued that journey, it's like you now find yourself at the bottom of another mountain and you're like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this. I really don't. Like, I know I can do it, but I'm not sure I want to learn how to climb this mountain. Okay, and Spirit's saying you don't have to. It's as if you get accelerated, or as if something that seemed onerous and big and challenging suddenly comes down in size, and it's just a little tiny hill to walk up, a couple steps. So this could be in relation to a relationship with the Two of Cups, or again, some kind of partnership. But now that I see the Lovers and the Two of Cups, for a lot of you, this does have to do with some kind of relationship. Oh, and the Lovers is here again in your opportunity. And strength with the Two of Cups tells me there's a strong bond between you and someone. Okay, it could be you with yourself. Could be you with something you're learning. But there is a strong bond here with you and another energy. And it's as if you felt like you were going to have to learn a whole lot about this, or do some investigation work, or get things off the ground. It was going to be a struggle. But Spirit's saying what you don't see coming is it's not going to be a struggle. So I see a lot of fear and worry and fatigue and anxiety. That's not necessary. Maybe it was necessary at some point, but not anymore. The Lovers for your opportunity. Some of you are really wondering if someone's committed to you, or if something is going to go somewhere. You don't know. There's a wild card. And you're going to find out that there is a lot of solidity here. There is a solid connection. Now, if you're having issues with your family, I do believe there's somebody here to support you, help you. Storyteller, the fate, dissipation, financial loss. Can I need to know, Spirit, how is the Two of Cups related to this outside energy? Is this the outside energy or is this something else? Nine of Wands and Three of Pentacles. You've been really, there's been a lot of struggle and ongoing efforts to settle something, to work something out, for people to work together or to see the larger picture or to gain some recognition in something. So I'm not really sure if this Two of Cups lovers thing is someone else, but it feels like it. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, an independent energy, something independent of whatever's going on here with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's keep going. The Lovers for the opportunity. A decision again, a new decision, a new choice. Let's see. Queen of Hearts. She did fly out in reverse, as did the Seven of Cups. And one more. There's been a lot of emotions involved that has created a lot of confusion. Okay. What is this for the opportunity for Aquarius? Death. Total transformation of a situation. Here's the U-turn. Somebody has been seeing things only through their emotional lens. Could be you, could be others, could be both. But there's an end to that. Okay, there's a decision to actually gain knowledge, logical knowledge, truth about something, to get the facts. And it transforms everything. It puts an end to emotional confusion. And your opportunity is to help facilitate that ending, to bring in that ending. And part of the way that you do that is by your conviction, by standing your ground. Can I know more? What does standing your ground mean here? Page of Clubs, which is the Page of Wands. I'm hearing, I said what I said. And the Six of Clubs, which is the Six of Wands. So not apologizing here for something. Ten of Clubs. It's like owning something that you've done, but not being made to feel bad about it. This is also refusing to help someone else win something. The Jester. Yeah, there's too many unknowns here for you to be giving your energy to someone else only for their victory. There's something weird about their victory, okay? There's something unclear here that you don't want to participate in. Yeah, you're thinking more about your sense of security here. The Star card for the challenge. Well, this is you in your highest polarity. Again, we have the Star out twice. So let's see. Why is this a challenge for you? Why is this challenging, Aquarius? The Star. Destiny, fate, right? Destiny, guidance, healing. Well, don't let someone else's story of what's going on, or story of their life, or the story that they want to create of your life actually become your life, right? Like, don't let their story take over. Your fate is your fate to determine. The Hangman in reverse. Let's get a couple more. You could have been trying to look at something from a new perspective or different angles, like, what am I not seeing? And again, Spirit is saying, no, what you see is what you know. Stand your ground. You're fixed air. You can do that. You've come to a evaluation of the situation correctly. Something about you sitting at the table. It's like you're going to have a say in something. The moon. You're refusing to wander through the confusion and the unknowns, right? You've woken up. You're going to wake others up. Okay, let's get one more. The star, the moon, and the hangman. This is also coming to terms with and healing through the energy of that something that was once lost and forgotten can never be found. It's like you're not trying to make something happen that can't happen. Okay, you're being realistic, in other words. You're comfortable, you're being the star in the energy of the moon. Okay, just one, Spirit. Someone could have ostracized you for your perspective or for what you were saying. The Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. You've done a little bit of a mic drop in some situation here. Okay, there is some patience that's required, but again, fortitude, standing your ground. So there's a lot of communication, fast-moving energy that you foresaw. Okay, so whatever communication is coming towards you, you predicted it. You knew this was going to happen. So the guidance here is the Five of Wands, which is conflict, competition, but it looks more like conflict here to me. So let's see. Tell me more about the Five of Wands as the guidance. Page of Hearts, which is the Page of Cups. The King of Wands. And the Two of Wands. King of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Well, there is something about taking the high road. There's no doubt about that. Making the decision to act as the king in the situation and not the page. Not from an emotionally reactive space like the page, which can be naive. The King of Wands takes action after things have been thought through clearly. You do know there's an important decision to make. Some of you are, I don't know, if this is probably not for everyone, but I'm getting like packing your bags and leaving. You're deciding that some environment isn't good for someone else. You realize that you're at some point of conflict and that you have to do something about it. You have to stand your ground, but you have to do something here. You've woken up to something. Can I get a little bit more? I hope this is resonating. Knight of Clubs. Knight of Wands. Well, there's some urgency almost. It feels like things are coming to a head. Can I get some more guidance here? Nine of Pentacles. You have to protect yourself. I mean, you're already protected, but part of the reason why you're protected is because you're also protecting yourself. And have security that you can fortify yourself, that you have enough, okay? And that your vision is real and that it's a good one. You definitely don't need anyone. But there is some energy here with the Two of Cups and the Lovers twice with the Strength card that you could come together with. And if you've been wishing for a better job, a better friendship, a BFF that actually gets you, or a love interest that you feel at home with, it's in the cards, literally. It's your wish, it's here. Strength in the Two of Cups. And it's not a big lesson with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's no lesson here. It's just here for you. Now, I'm not seeing any cards that are suggesting leaving something behind. Like there's no Eight of Cups here. But maybe that is what you're deciding to do. I will say that you are at the point of making a decision. Something hasn't fully crystallized quite yet. The Nine of Wands, there's still this fatigue, still this struggle of, am I still holding out hope, or is it time to let go of it entirely? There's still some fight in you, which is okay. But what? Ten of Wands, it just gets more taxing though. Okay? This feels a little unresolved. Let's look at the outcome. I'm also going to do an extended reading. In the extended, we're going to go a layer deeper, see what else is underneath. It tends to get more specific because there's less of you there. If you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. If not, don't worry about it. Trust that Spirit knew that you were not going to go to any extendeds and gave you all the information you personally needed. That's the way it works. That's what I believe. Okay, nine of Pentacles, I was going to say. We have that. But Knight of Pentacles for the outcome. Well, this is strategy, patience, having a plan in place. So there's a sense of urgency with the Knight of Wands to do something, to take action, to choose a path, to protect yourself, to protect you or protect someone else, protect an inner child aspect of you even, and not to be naive and foolish, to get out of some kind of discord or argument or fighting or unnecessary conflict. But the outcome here is showing me that you do this strategically. And I think that's the good call. I do. So let's find out more about the Knight of Pentacles for the outcome. I'd say the biggest takeaway in this reading is that whatever's going on for you, you are doubly protected. You should definitely stand your ground. You know what you're talking about. Your vision and the way you see things unfolding, your evaluation is correct. Okay? And that you're going to have some kind of closure in this situation, as well as some growth and mastery over whatever the energetic dynamics were that unfolded here. You come to master them. Okay, and you carry that skill with you in this lifetime after this resolves. And it will resolve. We have the World card supporting you. There's definitely an awakening happening here. There are questions about who wins and winners and losers and recouping things and not recouping things, but that's all happening on the mundane plane. On the higher spiritual plane, this is a big turn for you into an energy of self-fulfillment and doing the right thing, I heard. 10 of Swords. So you take a long time here to make a strategic choice to bring something to an end. Is it you who's bringing it to an end? Let's get a couple more. If you haven't been able to let go of something, you will. Okay, you will. The Magician, yeah. And let's just get one more. The Magician, the Ten of Swords. The Chariot and Judgment, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying is you're exonerated. And it's like everybody sees your win. The Magician, Judgment, the Chariot. It's like you stood your ground and you woke up everybody while doing it. You manifested this great awakening here in your life or in other people's life, and it helps you move forward with the Chariot, with determination. And it didn't come easily. There's a painful ending here. But it's a decisive action you take. You know, it's not reckless. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of planning before the Ten of Swords happens. And it's in your hands. It's in your control. Okay? Something is definitely over, though. And something else is beginning and getting stronger, which is the way things work, right? That's the cycle. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I love you so much. I'll see you next time.